Hello everyone, good evening to all of you once again. Good evening, KHS Drawing Channel. Good evening, Sarvesh. How was your paper? How was your exam? Good evening to all of you. Okay, so quickly let me know. The screen is clear to everyone. Screen sabhi ko clear hai. Everyone is clear with the screen and with the voice. Okay, it's Hemashri. Okay, they gave you results as well. That's very good. Congratulations, Sarvesh. Very, very congratulations. Okay, chaliye. So let us get started everyone now, okay, without any further delays. We will be starting with the questions. Target we have today that हमको करने हैं यहाँ पे 50 questions. 50 questions we have to solve, okay? And उनको हम जल्दी से complete करेंगे. Most of them are the previous year questions as well. Secondly, the expected questions that can be asked, okay? So, hello Kaushik, hello Raisha. So let us get started everyone. The first question for today we have is which of the following is used to preserve food grains at home? पिछले साल का ये previous year question है. This is also a question of our study material. So which of the following is used to preserve food grains at home? Spinach leaves, curry leaves, neem leaves or tulsi leaves. Which of the following is used to preserve the food grains at home? Good evening, beta. Correct. So we are talking about preserving the food grains. Food grains को preserve करने के लिए हम discuss कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे. So right answer for the question is going to be neem leaves. Neem plant के जो leaves होते हैं, okay, they are used for the purpose of preserving the food grains. In addition to that, you will observe that generally in the villages, the houses that are there, जिनको कच्चे घर कहते हैं, the houses, okay, they are having the roof. उनका roof भी जो होता है, that is made from neem branches. Okay, what it is made up of? Their houses are also made up of, roofs are also made up of neem branches because neem provide protection from termites and insects. Okay, किससे protection provide करते हैं? They provide protection from termites and insects. Insects and termites से ये हमको resistance है वो provide करते हैं. Question number 102. Rearing of animals on a large scale for food is called. Rearing of animals on a large scale for food is called animal husbandry, farming, agriculture, or none of these. Rearing of animals on a large scale. Rearing, if we have to define this word rearing, हम क्या कह सकते हैं? Rearing is more like taking care of animals. Okay, rearing is what? Rearing is taking care of animals on an extremely large scale. Okay, उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? The correct answer for this is option A, beta. Animal husbandry. Okay, rearing of animals on an extremely large scale, rearing of animals on a very big amount, on a very big scale, that is referred to as animal husbandry. Farming क्या होता है? Farming is the खेती, जिसको हिंदी में कहा जाता है खेती किसानी, that is farming. Agriculture, the agriculture practice of farming, animal husbandry, together they are called agriculture, but right answer for this question will be animal husbandry. Question number 103. Rabi crops include wheat, grain, mustard or all of these. Rabi crops include wheat, grain, mustard or all of these. What will be the correct answer? We are talking about the Rabi crops. Rabi crops के लिए ही there is another term that we use that is called as winter season crops. Rabi crops को और क्या कहा जाता है? They are also called as winter season crops. These are the crops that generally are cultivated in winter season. So आप देखोगे wheat, ये grain नहीं है, this is gram. Wheat, gram and mustard, all the three of them, they are what kind of crop? They are Rabi crop. Wheat, gram, mustard, तीनों ही कैसे crop है? All the three of them, they are the Rabi crop. They are the winter season crop. But if the question comes to you for paddy, if the question comes to you for rice, so paddy or rice are monsoon crops. Okay, paddy और rice monsoon crops होते हैं. Monsoon crops को ही क्या कहा जाता है? They are called as kharif crops. So this also you must keep in mind. Next question, question number 104. Which of the following is not a kharif crop? Which of the following is not a kharif crop? Not a kharif crop means which of the following is not a kharif crop? Question number 104. Which of the following is not a kharif crop? Maize, bajra, gram, paddy. See क्यों होगा बेटा? Not a kharif crop. Yes, that's correct. Not a kharif crop. Yes, everyone is correct. Option C, gram. Okay, good. Next question, question number 106. Crops which are sown in the beginning of monsoon is called crops which are sown in the beginning of monsoon seasons. ऐसे crops जिनको हम कब sow करते हैं? Which are sown in the beginning of monsoon seasons. What do we call them? Okay, crops which are sown in the beginning of monsoon seasons. मतलब हम उनको June, near around July, we are sowing them somewhere between June and July. What do we call all such kind of crops? इन सभी type के crops को क्या कहा जाता है? All such crops are referred to as, correctly answered Sarvesh, they are called as kharif crops. इन crops को हम क्या कहते हैं? Kharif crops. So always keep in mind, okay? Kharif crops are monsoon crops. Kharif crops कैसे होते हैं? They are monsoon crops. And then we have rabi crops. Rabi crops are winter season crops. What kind of crops are rabi crops? They are winter season crops. And zait crops are the summer season crops. Zait crop कैसे होते हैं? Zait crops are the summer season crops. So this you must keep in mind, and correct answer for this question will be option A, kharif. The next one, zait crops include muskmelon, watermelon, bitter gourd, or all of these. Zait crops include muskmelon, watermelon, bitter gourd, or all of these. What is included in zait crops? Correctly answered always. Good evening, Roshan. After very, very long days, I am seeing you back in the class. So, zait crops include. Now, zait crops, as I told you, ये कैसे crops होते हैं? Zait crops are the summer season crops, okay? And they are also called as short duration crops, क्योंकि इनको बहुत ही short duration के लिए लगाया जाता है. So, muskmelon, bitter gourd, watermelon, they are all the parts of what? They are all the types of, they are all included under zait crops. So, correct answer क्या होगा question के लिए? Correct, Mehul, Sarvesh, Hemashri, Abhijit. The right answer for the question will be option D. The next question, question number 107. Fruits and vegetables are included in. The next question, fruits and vegetables are included in food crops, cash crops, plantation crops, or horticulture crops. Fruits and vegetables are included in. Fruits and vegetables को हमने किस में include किया है? They are included in food crops, cash crop, plantation crop, or horticulture crop. Fruits and vegetables, beta, we are talking about. ध्यान से हम देखेंगे. A is not the answer. What are food crops? Food crops are the crops which like grains जिसमें हमको मिलते हैं. Okay, they are the food crops. So crops such as wheat, rice, maize, bajra, ragi, ये सब किसके एग्जाम्पल है? Which are the sources of food? Okay, the daily day-to-day take of food. ये सभी होते हैं food crops. Okay. Next, after this, you must keep in mind that we have cash crops, plantation crops. Plantation crop में आप ध्यान रखेंगे cotton and rubber, they are the plantation crops. Horticulture crops, horticulture का मतलब ही होता है fruits and vegetables. So horticulture crops includes what? Horticulture crops includes both fruits and vegetables. Right answer will be option D. The next question after this, question number 108. Question number is repeated, but it's fine. Okay, coffee, tea, and coconut are examples of. Coffee, tea, and coconut are example of what kind of crop? ये कौन से crops होते हैं? Coffee, tea, and coconut are what kind of crops? Coffee, tea, and coconut are what kind of crops? Correctly answered. Every one of you who is answering C here, beta C will be the correct answer. Okay, coffee, tea, and coconut, ये भी किसमें included होते हैं? They are also included in plantation crops. Okay, they are also what kind of crop? They as well are an example of plantation crops. Question number 109. Which of the following are used to increase the growth of crops? Let us say in a field, if I want to increase the growth of plants, तो मैं क्या use करूँगी? Fertilizer, manure, compost or all of these? Fertilizers, manure, compost or all of these? What am I going to use? Which of the following can be used to increase the growth of plants? Correct. Correctly answered, Rajneesh Bala. Himashri is also right here. What will be the correct answer? Correct, Sarvesh. Fertilizers, manure, compost. तीनों को हम क्यों use करते हैं? They are used in order to increase the growth of crops. Manure and compost, they are made up of natural substances. ये कैसे होते हैं? They are natural, but fertilizers are artificial. उनको chemically create किया गया होता है. Right answer for the question will be option D. Correct, Roshan. Question number 110. The unwanted plants grown in the field are called. Again, a previous year question exam में पूछा जा चुका है. The unwanted plants which are grown in the field. Field में जो unwanted plants grow हो जाते हैं, उनको क्या कहा जाता है? The unwanted plants in the field are called crops, weeds, both, or none of these. We are talking about what? We are talking about unwanted plant. Correct. Oves is right here. Abhijit is correct here. Hemashri is correct. What is going to be the right answer? Correct, Sarthak. Unwanted plants. Unwanted plants are referred to as weeds. Okay. What do we call the unwanted plants? Unwanted plants which are grown in the field. Unwanted मतलब हमने उनको grow नहीं किया था. Let us say in a field we have planted tomato plants, but along with the tomato plants कुछ अनवांटेड प्लांट्स भी वहां पर ग्रो कर गए. वी डिड नॉट प्लांटेड दिस, वो अपने आप से ग्रो कर गए. तो इनको हम क्या करेंगे? वी आर गोइंग टू कॉल देम वीड्स. ओके, वी आर गोइंग टू कॉल देम weeds. Question number 111. Weeds can be killed with the help of chemicals called. Question number 111. Weeds can be killed with the help of examples called pesticides, fertilizers, weedicides, or all of these. We can kill the weeds with the help of some chemicals. They are called as pesticides, fertilizers, weedicides, or all of these. Correct, Abhijit. Your answer is right here. What will be the correct answer? So, weeds are killed by the application of weedicides. Okay, weedicides को use करके हम क्या कर सकते हैं? By the usage of weedicides, we can kill weeds. Pesticides are used to kill the pest. खेतों में, okay, fields में pest को kill करने के लिए we use pesticides. Weeds को kill करने के लिए we use weedicide. Fertilizers are used to enhance the growth of crops. Okay, growth को बढ़ाने के लिए हम क्या use करेंगे? We'll be using fertilizers. Next is, which one among the following is a rabi crop? Which one among the following is a rabi crop? Which one among the following is a rabi crop? Rabi crop means which one among the following is a winter season crop? Okay, correctly answered. Here, Oves is correct, Rajneesh Bala is correct, Sarvesh is also correct. Good, all of you. Correct, Raisha. Mustard, sarso. Mustard is a rabi crop. What kind of crop is mustard? Mustard, we must keep in mind, it is an example of rabi crop. Soya bean is a himashri. It is a kharif crop. Okay. There is this jingle. Pa, ma, so, grow, ko. Pa for paddy, ma for maize, so for soybean, go for groundnut, ko for coconut. All of them, sorry, ko for cotton. Okay, pa, ma, so, grow, ko. So paddy, maize, soybean, groundnut, cotton. They are the examples of what? All of them are the examples of kharif crop. इस वे में आप इसको याद रख सकते हो. Okay, in this way you can keep this in mind. Okay, question number 113. Winter season crops are also called as. Quickly, all of you answer quickly. Winter season crops are also called as. Winter season crops को हम और क्या कहते हैं? What is another name for winter season crops? Rabi crops, kharif crops, Z crops, or cash crops? Good. First answer is given by Hemashri, then Vaishnavi, then Abhijit, then Oves. Correct. Raisha, Sarvesh. Winter season crops are called rabi crops. Kharif crops are monsoon crops. Monsoon crops are called kharif crops. Summer season crops are called as Z crops. Okay. Question number 114. Which of the following animals is domesticated in पोल्ट्री फार्म. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ डोमेस्टिकेटेड? किसी भी एनिमल को पालना, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज डोमेस्टिकेशन. ओके, किसी भी एनिमल को जब हम पालते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज डोमेस्टिकेशन. ओके, सो डोमेस्टिकेटेड एनिमल्स आर देयर, like dogs are domesticated animal. Okay, similarly cows are domesticated animal. But which animal is domesticated in poultry farm? So poultry is a term, everyone, we must keep in mind, that is associated with hens. Poultry term agar kahin pe bhi aaya, that means we are talking about what? We are talking about hens. So in the poultry farm, what we are going to find? In the poultry farm, we are going to find hens. So what will be the correct answer? Right answer will be option A. In the poultry farm, we'll always find hens. The next question, those who study earthquake are called, again a previous year question, the people who study about earthquake, what do we call them? ऐसा कोई भी person जो किसके बारे में study करता है, the person who studies about earthquake, what do we call them? Geologist, seismologist, astronomers or astrologist? Correctly answered, Bhavya. Good. What will be the correct answer? Earthquake. Earthquake के लिए you must keep in mind the term for earthquake we use is seismo. Seismo is the root word. So seismologist, the people who study about earthquake, उनको हम क्या कहते हैं? We call them seismologist. Question number 116. Earthquakes are measured on ruler, barometer, Richter scale, or all of the above. Earthquakes are measured on ruler, barometer, Richter scale, or all of the above. Earthquakes को हम किस पे मेजर करते हैं? So there are two devices that are used to measure earthquake. One of them is seismograph. Seismograph is the device that help us to measure earthquake, and in addition to that, the scale we use for this purpose is Richter scale. तो correct answer क्या होगा question के लिए? Option C, Richter scale will be the correct answer here. Okay. Barometer, अभिजीत, for which purpose we use? हम barometer use करते हैं in order to measure एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर. जब भी हमको एटमॉस्फेयर का प्रेशर मेजर करना होता है, फॉर दैट पर्पस वी यूज बैरोमीटर. क्वेश्चन नंबर 117, द कंटिन्यूअस मूवमेंट ऑफ वाटर. ओके, द कंटिन्यूअस मूवमेंट ऑफ, जस्ट गिव मी अ मिनट. Yes, now this is readable. The continuous movement of water within the earth and atmosphere is known as. The continuous movement of water within the earth and atmosphere is known as water pollution, water generation, water harvesting, or water cycle. So this is again a previous year question that is dealing with what? That is dealing with actually the definition of water cycle. So movement of water from earth to atmosphere, from atmosphere to earth, इसको हम क्या कहते हैं? We call it water cycle. So continuous movement of water from earth to atmosphere and back to earth, what do we call it? It is referred to as water cycle. Question number 118. Which one among the following is a source of fresh water? Which one among the following is a source of fresh water? River, lake, pond, all of these. Which one among the following is a source of fresh water? River, lake, pond, all of these. इनमें से fresh water का source क्या है? Which of these is a source of fresh water? Correctly answered. Good, all of you. The right answer for the question is option D. All of them are the sources of fresh water. River, ponds, lakes, सभी में हमको क्या देखने मिलता है? In most of the lakes, okay, the water is fresh water. So fresh water will be the correct answer. Next question, question number 119. Which one among the following is the largest source of water? Which one among the following is the largest source of water? What we have to tell? We have to tell the largest source of water: pond, lake, ocean, river. Now the thing about this question is, question ने क्या कहा है? Largest source of water. Question is not asking largest source of fresh water. Question is सिर्फ कहा water. So largest source of water is what? Ocean. Ocean क्या है? Ocean is the largest source of water. So correct answer for the question will be what? Correct answer for the question is going to be largest source of water is. Largest source of water is ocean. Ocean you will keep in mind. Question number 120. Which one among the following is the purest form of water? Which one among the following is the purest form of water? Rainwater, vapors, river water, all of these. Which one among the following is the purest form of water? Water का सबसे purest form क्या है? Which one of these is the purest form of water? Rainwater, vapors, river water, all of these. दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन जो पूछा जा सकता है. That's not the correct one. What is the purest form of liquid water? आपको जब water के लिए question आए in such a way, so you must keep in mind. Okay, that question is asking for what? It is asking for the liquid form. So purest form of water, always keep in mind, rain water. Rain water जो होता है हमेशा हम उसको क्या consider करते हैं? This is supposed to be the purest form of water. उसको क्या कहा जाता है? It is the purest form of water because from vapors it is converted into water drops. Okay, there is no pollution in this, so this is considered to be as the purest form of water. The next question: precipitation includes rainfall, snowfall, both, none. Precipitation includes rainfall, snowfall, both, and none. Correct, Vedras. What does precipitation include? Rainfall, waterfall, both, or none. C is the correct answer. Good. Precipitation क्या include करता है? Precipitation includes both rainfall as well as. Okay, precipitation includes what? It includes both rainfall as well as snowfall. So both of them will be the correct answer. So this is correct. The next question after this, question number 122. What are the steps of water cycle? Water cycle के steps क्या है? What are the steps of water cycle? Condensation, evaporation, precipitation, and आपको पूरे steps बताना है. What are going to be the steps of water cycle? Good evening, Satvik. How are you? Good, okay, that's good to know. So, what will be the correct answer? For this, everyone, we have a mnemonic जिसको आप use कर सकते हो, that is ECPC. Okay, what is the mnemonic we are having? The mnemonic that we have is ECPC. So, E stands for evaporation. सबसे पहला step क्या होता है in water cycle? It is evaporation. Second is condensation, then precipitation, and then collection. So, right answer for the question will be option B, ECPC. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. The next question: the rivers get their water from the melting of snow, like on the peaks of the snow mountains called glaciers, snow mountains, ice, or none of these. The rivers get their water from melting of snow lying on the peaks of snow mountains called. What will be the correct answer here? Oves is correct, Sarthak is correct, Abhijit is correct. Sri Raghu is also correct. Good, all of you. What will be the correct answer for question? Correct, Mehul. The right answer for the question will be option A. The snow mountains are called as क्या? उनको हम क्या कहते हैं? They are referred to as glaciers. This as well is a previous year question that you have to keep in mind. The next question: water cycle is also known as. What is another name of water cycle? Water bicycle, hydrologic cycle, hydrocycle, or hydrogeologic cycle. What is another name of water cycle? This is again a previous year question. Okay, Sainik School entrance exam में आपका 2022 का जो एग्जाम था उसमें ये क्वेश्चन आया हुआ है. So what is another name for water cycle? बेटा, this such kind of question, these are the questions जिसमें कोई भी mistake नहीं होना चाहिए. And the right answer for this is hydrologic cycle. Okay, what is the correct answer for the question? Hydrologic cycle. Water cycle को ही हम और क्या कहते हैं? Water cycle is also known by the name of hydrologic cycle. Okay, so be very clear with this. Hydrogeological नहीं होगा अभिजीत. Option B, hydrologic cycle is the correct answer. The next question: ice, water, and water vapors are. Ice, water, and water vapors are the three states of same material. Ice, water, and the water vapors are the three states of the same material. मैंने आंसर बता दिया है ना, आप लोगों को सॉल्व कराना, and I told you the answer. None of these नहीं होगा बेटा. D will not be the answer. Satvik. What will be the correct answer? Water vapor. Water के तीन states होते हैं. Okay, there are three states of water: solid water, that is ice, then liquid water, that is water, and then there is gaseous state of water, there is gaseous form of water, and gaseous form of water को हम क्या कहते हैं? Water vapors. Okay, what is the gaseous form of answer? It is gaseous form of water, it is water vapor. Okay, yes, I only told the answer for previous question, Mehul. चलिए, now the next question: what is water? Water is a compound, water is a mixture, water is an element, or water is a solution. Water क्या है? What is a compound, mixture, element or solution? What is water? Correct, Kaushik. Water is a compound, mixture, element or solution. Vaishnavi is correct here. Roshan is correct here. No, Vedavyas, it is not an element. What will be the correct answer? Good, Mehul. Water kya hai? Water is a compound. What is water? Water is a compound that is made up of two elements, hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen and oxygen से मिलके क्या बना? Okay, so it will be water. So water is a compound. आपको क्या ध्यान रखना है? Water is a compound. The next question, what is the gaseous form of water? One of the very important questions. Water का gaseous form क्या है? What is the gaseous form of water? Water vapors, rain, snow, all of these. What is the gaseous form of water? Water का gaseous form क्या है? Water vapors, rain, snow, all of these. Okay, this is Vaishnavi and the other one is Vedavyas. Okay. Gaseous form of water. Okay, so have a look, Abhijit. Gaseous form of water is water vapors. Okay, what is the gaseous form of water? Water vapors. When we will have a look here, rain kya hai? Rain is the liquid form of water. What is snow? Snow is the solid form of water. Okay, what is snow? Snow is the solid form of water. So we must keep this in mind. Next question, which one among the following is used to preserve the food? Which one among the following is used to preserve the food? Sodium benzoate, methane, vinegar, both. Which one among the following is used to preserve the food? Sodium benzoate, methane, vinegar, both A and C. So we are talking about the preservation of food. Food को अगर हमको preserve करना हो, so what are the chemicals that can be used? So correct answer is option D. हम sodium benzoate भी use करते हैं, we use vinegar as well. Both of them are used. Sodium benzoate as well as vinegar. Both of them are used for the preservation of food. Okay. Sometimes sodium benzoate is generally used in pickles. Pickles में sodium benzoate को काफी ज़्यादा use किया जाता है. That's why the pickles that you get from the market से आप जो pickles लेते हो, if you are constantly eating them regular basis पे आप उनको खाओगे, so you feel kind of itching in your throats and that happens क्योंकि इसमें sodium benzoate present होता है. Then vinegar, the chemical name of vinegar is acetic acid. Okay, and right answer for the question will be option D, both A and C. The next question, what is the main objective of preservation of food? Preservation of food हम कर ही क्यों रहे? What is the main reason why we have to do the food preservation? What is the reason why we are opting for food preservation? Because of killing microbial contamination, to kill pathogens, to minimize food spoilage. What will be the correct answer? Good, Mehul, Vaishnavi, everyone is right over here. Why we are doing food preservation? हम food को preserve क्यों कर रहे हैं? The reason for doing the food preservation is because हमको क्या करना है? We want to kill the microbial contamination of food. We want to kill the pathogens in food, and we also want to minimize मतलब reduce करना. We also want to reduce the food poisoning. So right answer for the question will be option D. The next question, salting is done by using. 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 So salting is what? Salting है क्या? Salting is a method of preservation. Okay, salting is a method of food preservation. Salting क्या है? Salting is a method of food preservation and it is done by the usage of salt. Salt का use करके हम क्या करते हैं? By the using of salt we do salting. तो correct answer क्या होगा question के लिए? Option C. Salting is done by the usage of salt. Question number 131. Sealing the food in an airtight container prevents. Sealing the food in an airtight container. जब भी हम किसी food को एक airtight container में store करेंगे, so what will happen? It will prevent spoilage of food, it will prevent leakage of food, it will prevent cooking of food, or all of these. By sealing the food in an airtight container, what's going to happen? Correctly answered. First answer is given by Shri Raghu, then Abhijit, then Sarvesh, Sarthak, Vaishnavi and Hemishri. सीलिंग द फूड इन एन एयर टाइट कंटेनर, एयर में क्या प्रेजेंट होता है, एयर कंटेन माइक्रोब्स, सम ऑफ द माइक्रोब्स आर पैथोजेंस बिकॉज ऑफ विच द फूड कैन बी स्पॉइल्ड, इसके कारण फूड क्या हो सकता है, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस फूड कैन बी स्पॉइल्ड, सो वी कैन प्रिवेंट द स्पॉइलेज ऑफ फूड बाय कीपिंग द फूड इन एन airtight container. The next question, achar or pickles are prepared by, how do we prepare achar और pickle, हम अचार या जो pickle होता है उसको कैसे prepare करते हैं, by sun drying, by evaporation, by adding oil and salt or all of these. A was the correct answer, Pratyaksh. Okay, how do we prepare achar, और अचार को ही हम क्या कहते हैं, pickle. So the three major steps in preparation of achar or pickle. The first step is sun drying. Okay, if you are preparing a mango pickle, survey, सबसे पहले हम क्या करते हैं, while preparing a mango pickle हम mango को sun dry करते हैं. Second thing is mango में से water का evaporation होगा. Third thing is while preparing the pickle और अचार हम क्या करेंगे, we will add salt and oil in that, and salt and oil will act as a preservative. वो किसके फॉर्म में एक्ट करेंगे, they will act as a preservative. So correct answer will be all the three methods are followed. हम क्या करते हैं, इन तीनों ही methods को use करते हैं in the preparation of achar or pickles. The next question after this, substances used for the purpose of preservation are called, substances which are used for the preservation of फूड आर कॉल्ड एज प्रिजर्वेटिव, प्रिजर्वेशन, केमिकल और ऑल ऑफ दीज. ऐसा कोई भी सब्सटेंस जिसको हम यूज कर रहे हैं फॉर फूड प्रिजर्वेशन, व्हाट इट विल बी, डी क्यों होगा ऑलवेज. वेरी गुड प्रत्यक्ष, यू हैव आंसर्ड करेक्टली. व्हाई इट विल बी डी, वैष्णवी. Any substance used for the purpose of preservation, we call it a preservative. उसको हम क्या कहेंगे, we'll be calling it a preservative. For example, salt. Salt is a preservative. Vinegar. Vinegar is a preservative. Sugar. Sugar also is a preservative. तो ये सभी किसके example हुए? All of them. They are the examples of preservatives. So any substance that helps in the preservation of food, उस substance को हम क्या कहते हैं? We call it preservative. The next question. Boiling the milk thrice a day helps to prevent. अगर आप मिल्क को दिन में 3 बार बॉईल कर रहे हो तो क्या होगा, boiling a milk thrice a day helps to prevent, to stop the growth of microbes, spoilage of milk, both or none of these. What will be the correct answer? Correct, Shri Raghu is right, Pratyaksh is correct here. Correct Abhijit, correct Sarthak. A will not be the answer, Vaishnavi. Correct Mehul. Okay. So boiling of milk. If we boil the milk 3 times a day, तो सबसे पहले तो क्या होगा? It will stop the growth of microbes, and because the growth of microbes is stopped, it will prevent the spoilage of milk. ये क्या prevent करेगा? This is going to prevent the spoilage of milk. So correct answer for the question will be option C. The next question. By which of the following methods tea and coffee are prepared? Tea and coffee को हम कैसे prepare करते हैं? Which is the method that in which we are preparing tea and coffee? Name the method involved in the preparation of tea and coffee. Boiling, baking, roasting, steaming. This everyone will answer correctly because we see it in our surrounding. If we have to prepare, let's say tea, if we have to prepare, let's say coffee, तो हम क्या करेंगे? The very utmost common method that we use is boiling. Okay, the very commonly implied method is boiling. Boiling is a method जो हम use करते हैं for the preparation of tea or coffee. Baking के लिए आप ध्यान रखोगे cake. Cake is used for the purpose of baking. Roasting के लिए we have peanuts. For steaming we have got idli. Okay, this way all the food items are there. The next question, the art and science and craft of preparing the food. The art, science and craft of preparing the food for the purpose of consumption is called. The art, science and craft of preparing the food for consumption purposes is called preservation, cooking, prevention, or none of these. Correct Shri Raghu, correct Pratyaksh, good, correct Sarthak. What will be the correct answer? The method of preparation of food, उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? It is called as cooking. Okay, the method of preparation of food, the art, science and craft of preparing the food for the purpose of eating, for the purpose of consumption, इसको हम क्या कहते हैं? It is referred to as cooking. What do we call it? It is referred to as cooking. Question number 137. Smoke produced by burning of wood contains. The smoke that is produced by burning of wood contains स्मोक जो किसके थ्रू प्रोड्यूस होता है स्मोक दैट विच इज प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय बर्निंग ऑफ वुड उसमें क्या प्रेजेंट होता है एंटी माइक्रोबियल कंपाउंड माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स और पैथोजेंस ओके गुड मोस्ट ऑफ यू आर आंसरिंग दिस करेक्टली हियर हमको ध्यान रखना है whenever we burn the wood a smoke is produced and that smoke contains what the smoke contains antimicrobial compounds स्मोक में क्या प्रेजेंट होता है उस स्मोक में प्रेजेंट होते हैं एंटी microbial compound. So what will be the correct answer? The correct answer will be option A. The next question, food items are preserved by blank food items are preserved by storing them in an airtight container. Airtight container में store करके हम कौन से food items को prepare कर store preserve कर सकते हैं? Which food items can be preserved by storing them in an airtight container? Meat, fish, fruits, all of these. Good, Sarthak. Correct, Pratyaksh. Correct, Vedvyas. Okay. All the food items, meat, fish as well as fruit. तीनों को ही हम क्या कर सकते हैं by storing them in an airtight container. What we can do by storing them in an airtight container, हम food preservation का जो method है उसको हम achieve कर सकते हैं. The next question, which of the following is a traditional method of food preservation? Which of the following is a traditional method of food preservation? में से क्या food preservation का एक traditional method है? Boiling, refrigeration, smoking or dehydration? Which of the following is a traditional method of food preservation? Boiling, refrigeration, smoking or dehydration? So traditional means a method that is very old, that has been practiced since time immemorial. Older centuries से हम उसको practice करें. So if you will have a look here, यहाँ पे ना question में not आएगा. Now do this, beta. There's a correction in the question. Okay. Now do this. Which of the following is not a traditional method of food preservation? Now the question is correct. अब बताइए क्या आंसर होगा? Which of the following is not a traditional method of food preservation? Not was missing there. Now give your answers. Abhijit had given the correct answer. Okay. So boiling is a traditional method. We have been doing it since very old time. Okay. Then smoking भी एक traditional method of food preservation है. So is dehydration. But refrigeration involves टेक्नोलॉजी और अभी अभी कुछ रिसेंट ईयर्स में ही जो टेक्नोलॉजी है वो इतना डेवलप हुआ. सो इट इज नॉट अ ट्रेडिशनल मेथड. ओके, तो ट्रेडिशनल मेथड इसमें से क्या नहीं होगा? रेफ्रिजरेशन इज नॉट अ ट्रेडिशनल मेथड फॉर द food preservation. The next question, dehydration of water in food preservation involves. Dehydration of water in food preservation involves. What happens in the process of dehydration? Evaporation of water from lake, evaporation of water in atmosphere, removal of water from food or adding water to food. Good. Shri Raghu is correct here. Hemashri is also right. Pratyaksha is also correct. Sarthak is also correct. Good. क्या करेक्ट आंसर होगा? डिहाइड्रेशन ऑफ वाटर. करेक्ट दर्श. ओके, डिहाइड्रेशन ऑफ वाटर इन फूड. फूड में वाटर का डिहाइड्रेशन, इसका मतलब क्या होगा? Dehydration always means removal of water. Dehydration always means what? Dehydration always means removal of water. So dehydration will means what? Dehydration of food अगर हम कह रहे हैं. So removal of water from food. Okay, what it will mean? It will mean removal of water from food. The next question, tsunami occurs due to. What are some of the major causes and reasons of tsunami? Tsunami occur due to underwater earthquake, underwater cyclone, underwater volcanic eruption, or both A and C. What causes tsunami? Tsunami के क्या causes होते हैं? C नहीं होगा दर्श. That is incorrect. A is not the right answer. Roshan. Tsunami is caused primarily due to two reasons. Two reasons are there which lead to tsunami. Okay, tsunami causation के लिए आपको ध्यान रखना है. Yes, D will be the right answer. Tsunami के लिए we have two reasons. The two reasons for the causation of tsunami. Okay, the two reasons for the causation of tsunami are underwater earthquake as well as underwater volcanic eruption. So both. So correct answer क्या होगा? Option B, both A and C. Okay. Both underwater earthquake and volcanic eruption can lead to what? They can lead to tsunami. Next question, types of volcanoes include dormant, active, extinct, all of these. Types of volcano include dormant, active, extinct, or all of these. Yes, you were correct. Sarthak. Types of volcanoes include drought is caused mainly by three reasons. There are three reasons responsible for drought. What are they? Less rainfall. अगर बहुत ही कम rainfall हो रहा है किसी region में, that will cause drought. High temperature and dry winds blowing in an area will be responsible for causing drought. So correct answer for the question will be option D. The next question, question number 144. In which of the following state Garo, Khasi and Janshia tribes are located? One of the very important questions, in which of the following tribes Garo, Khasi and Janshia tribes are located? Garo, Khasi and Janshia tribes कहाँ पर located है? असम, मेघालय, मध्य प्रदेश और none of these. मध्य प्रदेश नहीं है प्रत्यक्ष. मध्य प्रदेश is incorrect. Okay, what is the correct answer? Garo, Khasi and Janshia tribes. आगे तक any exam you are going to appear, and if that has exam is having GK as the syllabus, this is one of the question you will discuss everywhere. So Garo, Khasi and Janshia tribes, they are found in Meghalaya. मध्य प्रदेश में हम डिस्कस करते हैं that maximum tribal communities reside in Madhya Pradesh. Maximum number of tribal people. Okay, maximum tribal population is in Madhya Pradesh. Maximum forest area is in Madhya Pradesh, and maximum number of tigers are also in Madhya Pradesh. तो ये भी हम यहाँ पे ध्यान रखेंगे. The next question, which of the following state has largest tribal people in India? I have just given you the answer. Which of the following state has the largest tribal people in India? Largest tribal population in India. किस state में maximum tribal population है? Correct. Everyone is right here. Okay. So B is the correct answer. Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh has maximum tribal population. Madhya Pradesh has maximum number of tigers. That's why it is called a tiger state of India. फॉरेस्ट का मतलब सबसे ज्यादा फॉरेस्ट एरिया वेयर इट इज प्रेजेंट, इट इज इन मध्य प्रदेश. लास्ट ईयर का आरएमएस क्वेश्चन था विच स्टेट हैज मैक्सिमम फॉरेस्ट एरिया. सो मध्य प्रदेश यू विल बी कीपिंग इन माइंड. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 126. टिम्बर इज ऑब्टेन्ड फ्रॉम. टिम्बर हमको कहां से ऑब्टेन होता है? साल, टीक, सागौन, ऑल ऑफ दिस. फ्रॉम वेयर डू वी ऑब्टेन टिम्बर? टिम्बर हमको कहां से ऑब्टेन होता है? साल, टीक, सागौन और ऑल ऑफ दिस. From where do we obtain timber? Timber is obtained from sal, teak, sagon. Good. Everyone is correct here. From the wood of sal, teak, sagon, हमको क्या? Shaking of earth is called. The next question is, shaking of earth is called earthquake, tsunami, cyclone or गुड, करेक्टली आंसर एवरीवन. ओके, शेकिंग ऑफ अर्थ. शेकिंग ऑफ अर्थ को एक हम क्या कहते हैं? अर्थक्वेक. अर्थक्वेक इज रेफर्ड टू एज शेकिंग ऑफ अर्थ. क्वेश्चन नंबर 148. Gond tribe is found in which state? Gond tribe is found in which state? Madhya Pradesh, UP, Maharashtra or Bihar? Gond tribe is found in which state? Yes, Pratyaksh. Microphone was disconnected. Now it is back. That's why my voice was not audible. Okay. टिम्बर इज अ काइंड ऑफ वुड बेटा. ओके, टिम्बर जो है वुड का टाइप होता है. सो गॉन्ड ट्राइब इज फाउंड इन, करेक्टली आंसर्ड एवरीवन, मध्य प्रदेश. मध्य प्रदेश का वन ऑफ द वेरी पॉपुलर ट्राइब्स यू कैन से, एंड वन ऑफ द ट्राइब. Taste buds are present on tongue, cheeks, teeth, saliva. Taste buds are present on. Where are taste buds present? This as well is a previous year question. So right answer for the question is tongue. Taste buds are present on tongue. Okay, and the last question everyone we have for today is, the liquid coming out of volcano is called, the liquid that comes out of the volcano is called lava, magma, both A and B. So we'll be keeping in mind molten magma or lava. Okay, what do we call it? It is called as molten magma or lava. Okay, rocks found due to molten magma and lava. ऐसे rocks जो molten magma या lava से बनते हैं, all these rocks are called as igneous rocks. इन rocks को हम क्या कहते हैं? Such rocks are called as igneous rocks. So this way we have completed the 50 questions today. So everyone quickly let me know what is your score? How many questions you answered correctly? Yes, what is your score everyone? क्या score रहा? ओके नहीं बेटा, मैग्मा रॉक नहीं होता है, मैग्मा सॉलिडिफाई होता है. मॉल्टन मैग्मा इज हॉट. व्हेन मॉल्टन मैग्मा कूल्स डाउन इट बिकम्स अ सॉलिड एंड इट लीड्स टू द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ अ रॉक. दैट रॉक इज कॉल्ड igneous rock. Okay. Okay, Sri Raghu scored full, Mehul scored 47, Venkama scored 48 and Hemashri scored 48. Good all of you. That's nice. Okay. हाँ, कल भी क्लास रहेगी श्री. टुमारो ऑल्सो वी विल बी हैविंग द क्लास. मॉर्निंग क्लास तो सेम टाइम पे रहेगी 8:30 AM पे. क्विकली आप ज्वाइन कर लीजिएगा. सेम टाइम रहेगा. क्लास विल बी फॉर इंटेलिजेंस. ओके. Geologists are the people who study geology, who study about rocks. Okay, Hemashri. Okay, so now we are going to sum up the class. Bye everyone. Good night, and we are going to meet once again tomorrow. Bye everyone.